um, conceptualizing of ideas for what I want to do in my manga. So far, so good. Today, I kind of come up with a few things in a more solidified manner where it's like, okay, I don't want to do it this way. I think I'm going to do it this way. Now, how do I make that way work? That's kind of where I'm at right now. To keep it very vague, it's about two characters and their um, interpersonal relationship with one another, right? And exploring that and how I want to explore that. And so it's something that I know I want to build up to, but I want to make sure I do it right. And I want to also make it kind of unique in the way that it happens instead of just taking the traditional route. And so, yeah, I think it's fun. The way that I want to do it will be pretty cool. It adds some flair, some flavor into my world that I think will be pretty unique and cool, which I mean, can't go wrong with that, right? And so, yeah, I've just kind of been thinking of these things. One of the greatest strengths of having all these ideas that I know I want to put later into the story and coming in with the mindset that I want to make sure that I earn all of these moments is that I'm fully capable of like building up to these things, right? So, yes, right now the beginning of the story is pretty blank. I don't really have much for, what I would want to put on like the first three chapters, right? Maybe chapter one, I have a decent idea, but beyond that, it gets more and more unclear. But since I know what I want to do in the future of my story and some of the elements I want to build up to, I'm able to kind of take those into perspective with what I'm currently doing, and I can work towards those goals, character moments, power ups, villains, and I can approach their stories ever so slightly with hints and, foreshadowing, and I can keep building it up and building it up, and hopefully it flows very naturally into these ideas and moments. And it's just really nice to have that knowledge of what I want to do, right? I'm not going into the future blind because I know that the things I want are a little ways out. So I can build up, earn them, and then we can go from there. And hopefully I'll have some more ideas as the time goes by. For right now, I definitely have a lot of ideas for the later end of my story, some for the middle, and I'm really confident that I want to put a certain idea pretty smack dang in the center. And then I know the earliest idea that I have is like, well, that's not really fair. The earliest idea that I have is like pretty, maybe like arc 2, maybe. If the first arc is character introductions, and then the second arc would be, yeah, I'd probably. Okay, I guess I have some ideas, more than I realized. I was gonna say there was another idea that I had that's kind of like just before the middle of the story. Like I want to build to it fast enough, but I don't want to rush it, and I'm worried that I will because I just want to get to that point. But I gotta build it up. It's not gonna be good if I don't build it up. So yeah, I'm being very vague on purpose. So I know this is probably unintuitive on your end, but trust me, let me cook, and I hope that I do cook. It's gonna take some time. I'm really sorry if you're impatient, because I can't draw. So, I'm gonna need some time to get to a level where I can produce manga. It's gonna take me a while, and I need to get off my ass and start drawing. Make sure you tell future Alex to get off his ass, because right now I'm going to bed. Remind him for me. With that being said, good night and good luck. Have a wonderful evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Have a wonderful day. All right. Bye bye.